Hello, welcome back to Frigid. Um, so we're going to finish off what's available in the demo version. I've just gone back to look at this bear again. So we really didn't see it well in the nighttime. So that's basically what's making the noise, the growling noise, and you can't get up there, as far as I can see. And I believe the radio is talking about this amber thing, which she must be broadcasting it on all stations. Now this is a voiceover because the wind is really loud, and there's no way to sort it out. So fortunately, I'm voicing over my playthrough. Just doing a beta test for the developer. Hi, developer. Thank you so much for inventing this. This is a great game. This is the last pile of snow you'll need to disperse. But for some reason, I find like even with the axe, you can kind of smack windows and snow will come off, which is kind of funny. You're not going to be able to hear this really. You can't even hear it with the wind is so loud. You just can't hear it. He's really got to sort that problem out. You pick up the gun. So this is a game sort of based off the Thing franchise, or inspired by it, I think. And here you have, for instance, so a simulated bear has sort of come, I don't know, involved with a person. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the cabin. There's a couple of goodies around the back here. There's actually a lot of scary noises around the back here too. I don't know what the scary noises are. There's actually a noise if you listen carefully. If you don't download this demo and go around the back there's actually a couple of noises, a couple of growls that you don't come across. So maybe there's some more enemies like over the ridge or something, but we can't get to it because we're in a demo version. I'm just going to make a torch so we can see what we're doing. Unfortunately, torch is really glitchy as well. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. And reload all your guns. So even when you get a gun, you're gonna need to reload it. I'm just gonna drink some water. Look at the sky. That's beautiful. Love it. Awesome. Great job. Oh yeah, you'll see I've got a battery. So remember where I put the battery out. You can actually just go back and pick that battery up. So who knows? I'm just going to eat a couple of things as well. So I don't know if the battery is needed later on down in the game, but that might explain why the battery doesn't go in the slot as advertised or shown. So if you have a look, see how it's creating all these lines. I don't know what's causing that, but that's weird. That just ruins the realism, and and there's that snow texture that's horrible. The window's good though. I like the window. The window's really good. So that's another thing you might need to look at. Oh, and here's where you can pick up some stuff. There's a shovel if you need it. Don't really need it. And you can still hear the noises of all the creatures. I'm just going to go inside and just in case if there's something else it does rush you out there. Just load the rifle. Now if the bear touches you once, you die. And as I said, the game doesn't have a safe spawn point here, and it really needs one because it's too much to go back and go through all that stuff again. Instead you go back to the lodge where the sleeping bag is, and it doesn't matter if you've created a tent, doesn't matter if you've created, look at that, that's beautiful. It doesn't matter if you've created a sleeping bag or a tent, you automatically go back to that first lodge where you first grabbed the sleeping bag, and you have to do everything all over again. The wolves take three bullets, which is stupid because the axe takes one shot. Like, how does that even make sense? Now, I'm not sure if you can take these birds down. They're hard to shoot. I think you should be able to take them down. And if you shoot the zombie deer are bulletproof. The rabbits can be taken down. I was able to take a rabbit down with an axe, and it's hilarious. Instead of you giving the body the food, actually goes straight into your inventory as soon as you take a rabbit down. You just got to kind of line it up for where it should be coming at you. And here we have. Now I'm going to test out the flare mechanic. I like that. That's good. It should be a Michael Bay achievement for shooting a flare into the petrol station and boom, like Ghost Simulator does. That would be awesome. I don't know what achievements he's going to do. I think it was actually quite hard to kill a bunny rabbit with an axe. That deserves to be an achievement. I found that actually amazing that you could do that. What else? I don't know. Personally, I like the achievements that are placed in a game by a developer to let you explore the whole game, instead of achievements that circle you out as these ridiculous, impossible achievements which require a lifetime to perfect. I don't like any of those. Personally, my favourites are just achievements, and that's the whole point of it. That make sure you get your money's worth out of the game. So we're going to have another dog come up here. I'm just going to test it out again. So they don't seem to come into the building. But as I said, if the bear strikes you through the wall, you're dead instantaneously. And you go, oh, I've got to reload it. And you go back to the lodge. Again, bad mechanic. He needs an extra save point there. So you can see how the flare makes everyone run. There's the bear. This one's actually more frightening than the other bear that we'll come across. I thought it was the same bear as first. Like, that's actually quite scary. When you see it come in, you're like, oh my goodness, look at him. And the fact that he still continues to make noise after he's dead, which you will find out, I guess, why later on. I'm just going to leave him anyway. I like this gun. This gun's nice. Feels like I like the feel of it, the looks of it, sound of it. Just, yeah, put it down. I feel like a boss. That's what a game needs to. Like, this needs to make me feel like a boss. Does that good. Look at that. Bang. Yep. Done. Deal. I think the pistol needs a bit of work. The pistol's horrible. Or some upgrades to be added to it. Waterfall in the background might need to be improved a little bit, and the blood on the bear maybe. But everything else, look at it. Now again, you got some. Again, just one, bang, boom, done. Now I'm going to start looking at. Oh, this is fantastic! I love this. I'm in love with the environment. So I've already made a tent. I just want to show you. So you just put out a tent from your inventory, and in there it sort of acts like a storage chest, so you can put things in there. Problem is, it doesn't save. So what's the point of it? Like, if I was to die and go back to the lodge, that tent's not going to be there, and neither is any of the stuff that I've put in there. So what's the point of the tent? I don't understand that. Whether that's a part of this being a demo, I'm not sure. Now this is an interesting mechanic, again something I think is great. You get to create your own little area, so I'm going to show you how this works. It's a little bit daunting at first because it doesn't always click in when you show, so it's kind of a bit confusing. When I've gone over there, you'd think it would automatically start showing, but it doesn't. The problem is what I have to do is I've got to lift up my cursor a little bit and then it will start showing. So I didn't realise that. I thought it would just automatically show. The ice is really good too. Like there's something that so again, so you would think it would switch to a window. Now it's switched. So you can create a little base like that. And when you step on the ice and the sound of the ice, everything else, what I would have loved is if a creature underneath the ice just swam past while I was actually on the ice. That would absolutely be freaky. And I think that's a golden opportunity missed there. I think that would just cement it. Now I'm going to create a campfire, I think, here. Sleeping bag. Putting a sleeping bag down. So this is a sleeping bag I got from the lodge, but even though I put it out, if I die, I still go back to the lodge, and all this stuff disappears, I think. I don't think the foundation disappears. I think or maybe it does. I can't remember now. I don't want to die again just to prove it. So that's a nice little accommodation, but as I said, unfortunately it doesn't save. So what's the point of the accommodation? Now, if you jump into the water, you basically just break the game. The game doesn't kill you automatically, and you can jump around and place things and do all sorts of things. I can actually kind of create a bridge about halfway over the river as well. Now the Windows shutters don't line up properly when you're testing. See, it says, oh, if you want a Windows shutter, that's where it's going to be. But if you place it, then it will place it in the correct position. So that's a bit dicky. It's still it's not game breaking. It works out, but it's a little bit confusing if you don't know that's what's going to happen. So as you can see, that's a nice little accommodation that I've built for myself. I wish it saved. Now the deer in the ice there is the same deer that we saw at the beginning of the game in the cutscene. Project Apocalypsis or Specimen Apocalypsis. Evidently that's where they first found it, from a deer, where in the thing, of course, actually it was from an alien in the book Who Goes There, found by the United States, I think. And in the movies, of course, it was an alien again from the Norwegians, and then it was a dog came through. But the whole point, as I said, about the thing was the virus or the entity hadn't simulated with creatures that were able to handle the snow, but this one has. So this makes the whole thing a lot more dangerous. So this is a little bit confusing. I didn't find this one. Once you've created your engine, you need to just put it in your hotbar, and because there's an engine there, like That's what I didn't get. But you need to put your engine here, basically, and then just walk into the boat. The world now opens up for a massive exploration. You will need to use your developing skills to figure a way to out of this place. The entire lake area will be available in the coming. Thanks for playing. Don't forget to add this game to your wish list. Get early access. Please keep in mind this game is continually updating, so keep coming back and checking it out. So keep your eye on this one. I definitely will be buying this one when I get a chance. Hopefully he has a good sale on it when he releases it.
My name is Amber. I'm a climate researcher investigating the pristine lake. Something has been released into the lake infecting the animals. I can explain what is going on, but first I need your help. Gather your supplies and prepare for the long trek across the ice. Cross the lake and head north. Make your way to the Arctic Research Base up in the mountains. It's your only chance to make it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
These things you will encounter can assimilate into any organism. You need to get out of there now.
And here's where we have the thing from John Carpenter. Well, until next time, bye for now.